Hi folks, today's video is a review of Mondrian Blocks by Smart Egg. Smart Egg sent us this copy to review, and this is a fun logic game. It was interesting for me playing this because most of this kind of logic puzzle games I tend to play on my phone, but it was a little interesting playing it like actually physically in person. So this is a logic game where you get all these different prompts for where to start out with the black pieces, and then you try and fill out the board with all the rest of the blocks. The game obviously gets its name from the artist Mondrian, who did this kind of style art with these primary colors in these blocks and lines. So as far as the physical product goes, the box within it has a box, which might seem a little confusing at first, but I think it's actually great because that inside box is something that would be very easy to just like throw in a bag to bring with you to various places, especially great if you have a kid that is into something like this, or you want to have something that you can kind of like pull out wherever if you're going on a trip. It is a one-player game, although it does say you can play it two-player with one board, basically having two people trying to figure it out at the same time. Or if you get multiples of them, which they sent us two, you can have two people playing the same puzzle trying to see like who can solve it the fastest. And there are 4 different colors: white, yellow, red, and blue, which correspond to the colors of the game. So that's kind of cool. I will say the back of the box came in super handy because that's where all the instructions are, especially with opening the actual like game box. There's this like little locking mechanism on there, which I like, especially if it's something that you're going to be bringing with you. It makes it very portable, but it is a little tricky figuring out the first time how to open it if you don't refer to the back of the box. Like I was just like, oh, I can figure this out. Nope, apparently too complicated for me. I had to look at the box and was like, oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. There are some very basic instructions kind of etched into one side of the box. It's a little difficult to see because it is just etched on this gray, and it's not strong enough etch to really see in different light, but it's there just kind of as a reminder. Like, this is not a complicated rule set. It's basically just pull the card, set it down, put the black pieces in, and then try and figure out how everything else fits together. As far as the pieces go, the board, very simple. You know, it's kind of the like Lego type blocking thing where everything slots in. And I do appreciate that the black pieces have much stronger grip, like they actually have the squares on them on the inside, so that when you put them in, they're a little bit more difficult to pull off. So that makes it a lot easier as you're moving the other pieces around. You're not accidentally pulling off those black pieces that you want to stay there. Each game has 88 different challenges of 4 different levels, and each colored box has a different set of challenges. So math, nope, can't do that in my head. If you get all 4, that's going to give you a whole ton of different challenges. And I will say, I have a feeling, unless you have like an absolute photographic memory, replaying the 88 challenges that come in your box, you're probably not going to really remember all of the solutions. So it does feel like it has a nice replay ability aspect to it. I think this is a great game for kids. It teaches a little bit of that puzzle logic aspect, and there is this nice like art aspect to it as well, being based on this artist. All ages, if you're looking for a logic game that you can play that allows you to disconnect from your phone, they do have a digital version, but if you're looking for ways to get less screen time in, this might be the game for you. A special thanks to all of our patrons, especially Joan. If you want to support our channel, you can head on over to patreon.com/rollforinitiative and check out the perks of being a patron. Have you checked out Mondrian Blocks by Smart Egg? Let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. All right, I'll see you next time on Roll for Initiative. Bye! Ba-ba-da-ba-pa.